things been up here for you boys?
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, other than some other undercover cops and stuff like that, you know.
Oh, snakes. Snakes.
So they are.
Who's this? Ramee?
Fuck you just say
Bro,
to me?
Ramee.
What the?
Order
Bro,
inside.
Yeah, bro, my God.
Oh, he's still alive.
You look like the gladiator from 300, bro. You're gonna be the last one standing.
No, please, no. That's crazy. Hey, I'm mad too. It's cool.
Oh, boys, what a day it's been. What a
Well,
day
a couple
it's
of days.
been.
A couple of days.
Yeah. Wow, where to start? Eugene, Mr. K, Ramos. Let's just say, to kind of wrap your head around things, yesterday, Eugene and you guys telling us everything that was going down was the first that anybody in the club heard that. Heard what Mr. Irwin Dundee did to one of your members. And obviously everybody in the club didn't take that very lightly, to do something like that to somebody that we consider pretty close. You know, CG, we worked with a lot of you guys in many different ways. With H&O, we've done a lot of business transactions with you guys, and I hope Dundee is not a reflection of the relationships that we did have with you guys.
Of course not. Of course not. We understand. He was a bit derailed from your guys' path, you could say.
Yeah. You know, kind of taking this dated back a little bit about 4 months ago when Mr. Barry Benson decided it was time to kind of give Dundee a leave of abstinence for what he's been doing to the club, not only internally to every single one of our members, but how he operated the club. You know, a lot of people looked at us in a couple different ways as being, you know, not self-sufficient, being unsustainable, being reckless, and we may be a little bit of one of those things. And it was, we realized our longevity wasn't going to last if we kept under that leadership, but also what he was doing to our own members. So
we're at Yellow Jack.
So Barry obviously took matters into his own hands, and can you talk outside, please, Ollie? Just so I can talk
Speak of the devil.
Hold on. Yeah.
And that guy right there, we brought him back to give him a second chance. We thought times have changed. We thought this dude finally got a good head on his shoulders, made promises that that we'd hopefully thought he can keep. And no disrespect, Mr. K, Eugene, and Ramee, and for him to show up that wasted yesterday.
That fucking
Unbelievable.
drunk, exactly what I'm
Fucking
saying.
drunk.
I could smell that shit on the moment he walked in.
He that must be a new habit of his. And as soon as I saw him come in, dragging his feet, moonshine running out of his pocket, we realized that wasn't really the place for him.
He's a fucking alcoholic.
I think a lot of his decisions were based on the consumption of alcohol, highly influenced. And we came up with a solution, boys, and that's why I wanted to chat with you all right here. And hopefully the decision that was made last night was a decision that you feel puts us at peace for what he did to Eugene.
Okay.
Last night we had a meeting with Dundee to give him another opportunity to kind of vent himself and explain the situation and what he did to Eugene. And he gave no good explanation. He said he's guilty as charged. He did what he wanted to do. And with that being said, Dundee is officially not a part of the BBMC. He is gone. Done.
What?
Out. Done. Donezo,
Now,
boys.
We actually spoke with Dundee today as well, and he relayed very similar information. And we talked to him, and we said, plata o plomo. And he chose plata. We're gonna make him work off the debt to us. Work the fields. Tend to the needs of the compound. We ain't let him off the hook that easy.
Oh, no. Hell no.
So, Dundee, come on out from the corner. Come on over.
Talk about a fucking level up, boys. Come on, Dundee. Come on out.
Shit.
Dundee's gonna be working here at the Changaloa cartel for the next 2 days till he works off his debt.
Fair enough.
Chip, you were a very good treasurer. You're a
Appreciate
very
that,
good
Dundee.
member. I can't believe you're going to work for those traitors. They've spun you sideways, painted me as the bad guy. You'd rather work for the guys that fucking took out their leader twice? What integrity do you hold? I was always there for you, Chip. You too, Antonio. I always had your back. You want to work for the guy that literally goes around and says it's his club and he can do what he wants, while he goes around and snorts fucking cocaine and has secret meetings with his sister and his father? Same with Colin, who fucks off and stays over and has keys to Nancy's house and stays there half the time. You trust the same people that took out multiple members of the BBMC, shot in the back of the head, and then have the balls to say that you cannot trust me.
What?
I always spend time on you one-on-one. I taught you how to fight down there at Legion Square. I brought you to the beach and I told you how to be who you are today. But instead, you throw that all away so you can just have a good connection with someone. You threw away everything that I taught you. Sure, it started off rough, but I tried everything I could to fix it. But no, you're going to follow the guy that will happily, when he's upset with you, he will take you to a cliff and shoot you in the back.
Wait, weren't you in the process of shooting Barry in the face, shooting Dundee in the face, and then protect your own life? You put a member in front of you so you didn't get shot.
Who did I
You're
shoot?
putting other.
Weren't you
Who
gonna
did I
bring me
shoot?
down there that day and shoot me because I was the only one around?
Who did I shoot? Did I shoot anyone?
You were stopped before you did.
I was stopped before my side of the story could ever be told. You never heard my side of the story. You trusted them over me in a heartbeat. You never knew the truth, and I can't remember the truth. You took one side of the story from someone who had everything to gain. Literally everything that they ever wanted to gain was there. He becomes PM. He gets to do stuff with his father because he knew that I was an obstacle he had to get around. I had everything to lose. They had everything to gain. I said, Chip.
Vinny's still dead.
Oh.
Real quick, man. You're a very
Think
good
the fat guy
treasurer.
ate him.
But next time you let a guy out the BBMC, can you make sure he doesn't have access to the bank account before you get rid of him?
What?
I don't think they got to blood you out because you ran away. To be honest.
Oh shit! Well,
Shit, you
I
guys.
guess he just blooded himself out.
Looks like you got to learn, Chip. Too bad you won't have any members that will be willing to sit down and teach you. Just use you.
I think it's a lot
Man.
to learn.
It feels good to be up good. Millions and millions of dollars.
Dundee,
Oh, man.
Dundee, let me tell
This
you.
is great.
That was a fucking show you just put on right there. Fuck me. Fuck me.
So what is this? You're going to be working on debts. What other debts is there to be owed, Mr. What else does this guy have to do for you?
Well, you know, those fields need a lot of manure. Toilets need to be cleaned. Crops need to be watered. Dirty work needs to be handled. Pretty much in any and everything. Nothing's off the table.
What's your plans once the debts are worked off?
That's a
What are
real
your-
quick. Chip, you talk
What's the
about how
difference? We're
you
going
talk how
nowhere.
you talk about how I walk away. Listen here, founder, you take the same card. CG, you don't know this, but if you're a founder, if there ever gets the option, founders can walk away unharmed at any point in time, though they may never return. You telling me, you say with a dead face, if everyone betrayed you, you wouldn't take the same fucking card that we all agreed to be given? You have that card. You're actually one of the 2 people left that can still pull that card. You're going to criticize me for walking away? You'd do the same thing if you're in my shoes. Shoes you'll never comprehend or ever stand in.
I mean, you didn't wait for the decision, really. You just left before you heard the choice.
It was made. You're sick of me.
You know, I was standing there trying to fight for you, D. And you're talking to me like this. I was out there laying it on the fucking line for you, trying to buy time.
Me
I
too,
think you
Chip.
were great. I think you were a great prime minister, D. But I don't know what's happened to you over the past.
What happened
few
to
weeks.
you, Chip? The club's become a bunch of fucking politics. All it is where he said this, where he said this. Oh, my fucking feelings. Oh, my fucking bank account. Shut the fuck up. That's not what this shit was about. Yeah, sure, we still got that chaotic nature, but you became a bunch of fucking politics. All it is, oh, my feelings are a little sad. Sure, I was probably one of the most emotional of them all, but goddamn, don't I got the fucking right to be? I got fucking robbed of everything. I got taken to a clip and it was just stripped of me. I've got every reason to be upset. What have you lost, Chip? You've got everything just given to you. I didn't even know you and you were given a high-ranking position.
Motherfucker, listen, I protected your ass so you can be a reckless dude out there on the street. I had everything in my name so you can live the life you lived. While I lived in literally solitary confinement, not breaking one goddamn law so you can be reckless. You do that for 1 year. You couldn't do it for 1 day. D, if you had to do civ work for 1 fucking day to protect your other members, you couldn't do it. I did it for your ass in the club for years.
I don't deny that. You did do that.
Do you know how hard that is?
Very well.
The thing is, you didn't give me credit for doing that. You always just down talk me every fucking time.
And yeah, I was wrong. I shouldn't have. That's one of my traits I don't like. I did downplay you. I always wrote you off. If you want best of the best, I taught you like shit. You know what, Chip? You're right.
I've always been on your fucking side too, D. I always have been on your side. I honestly didn't expect this. The guy that always goes up to bat for you no matter what, no matter how fucking down bad you are, no matter how down bad, I was always there taking a swing no matter what, even though if I knew it was impossible bringing you back. I thought you had a chance. You had a chance to prove yourself, prove everything, every wrongdoing that you had up to that moment. And you decided to shoot somebody in the face, keep a secret from the club, wish you would have ocean dumped them, just to make sure you protected yourself.
You didn't have these complaints when Barry Benson and Colin McKinley shot me in the back of a fucking head on a cliff. Actually, you stood by there and praised it.
Oh, I was not even there.
Defense.
I was asking questions. I literally brought the question up last night.
And they were kept a secret from you. They kept it a secret from you. They never gave you the choice. I gave you the choice. When you wanted to fucking come into the club.
Conversation, all right? Be quieter.
You tell him, Antonio. Wait, no, I hate you now. No, don't tell him. Yeah, do tell him, Antonio, now. Look, Chip. I know this conversation. I know this conversation might be going this way. Okay.
And then we got some over here.
Yeah,
you.
Yeah. Okay. Here.
I gotta. You guys fucking kidding me? Really? You popcorn now?
This is great. This is good shit. Honestly, I haven't seen. I got Fritos. What you got, Carrie?
I got some.
I just had a whole pizza.
Chips over here.
And by the way, this is all over Eugene, by the way. I just want to point this out.
Okay, look, let me just get to the point.
It's a little bit deeper than that too, though, Ramos. But yeah, that was definitely the tip of the iceberg right there.
To go back to what you asked me.
Gang killer
After he's
Eugene.
done
Lean
his work,
boys,
I mean,
now
he's going out
BBMC.
into the open sea. Whatever happens after.
Chip.
Yeah.
Antonio. Ellie. I know it doesn't seem like that. What I'm saying coming out of my mouth, I might be contradicting myself a little bit. If there was another universe where I could do this all over again, I would pick the same people to be there. I'd pick you, Ellie, Antonio, the same people. But what happened is that I let 2 snakes get into the club that I trusted too much. Even when they were snaking me around, I trusted them too much. And they're snaking you too. It's just a matter of time until the cracks start to show. You are all good people, but you're being misled by 2 people who don't have your best interest at heart. He didn't give you a vote or time, and he knows this, and he knows he can get away with it. You know what he said to me in private? He said that he knows he can get away with it because he's charismatic. He knows that he gets the likes more than me. The difference is that he's soft about it. I'm blunt about it. I won't lie to your face. I'm not going to tell you you're going to get everything.
Should I start this
I'm
shit
not going
chat?
to tell you that you will get everything you've ever wanted in your life, and everything will be happy fucking donkey. Happy Dory Rainbows.
Chest stirred up.
He will.
Well,
And
the
obviously
thing is,
it's easier to listen to him.
Dundee, you're talking to followers. You're not talking to leaders. You know, you saw Chip all over Eddie Marshall's dick at the tuner shop. You know what I mean?
Oh, fuck you, Ramos.
Oh,
You son of a bitch, Rami.
You know what I mean? You're talking
I
to a
got you got
follower. You're
there.
not talking to a leader.
Oh, I'm a follower.
These 2
Yeah,
supposed
I'm a
snakes were the
fucking
ones
follower.
that were
You know what I
most
mean?
like,
Dundee, you feel me on that,
wanting
right?
you back in. Okay.
No,
Barry
Chip's
gave
a
you.
leader.
Barry sold that GTR, and he gave you so much fucking money to get you out of debt. That $4 million that you were in debt, he got you out. You think he didn't try to fucking get you back in the club and actually bring you back in and give you a position where you could actually have that power again?
Oh, listen. From an outside perspective, I'm just saying, guys, like, to kick the guy who fucking created the gang and gave you guys all an opportunity is fucking wild. I'm gonna be real. Bonkers.
Listen,
That's
Ron,
crazy.
listen.
That's like,
bro,
that's
bro,
like
bro,
me,
no,
Vinny, and
listen.
Randy having a circle meeting saying, yo, we're kicking K out. Like, what the fuck is that
listen,
bullshit?
He did work with the cop. He helped the fucking cop and he shot.
I didn't work with the cop. My plan is the moment I'm
You're
off
not
bail, I'm
wrong,
gonna find
but
that
he did
fucking
fuck
cop
that
and I'm
up,
gonna
you know what I
kill
mean?
that cop. I fucked that up. It wasn't part of the plan.
Oh, Vince-
That was a fuck up on me, but it was never planned to do that.
My apologies. Oh, okay.
I will never defend that cop. Fuck Demi Black. I will go and kill her the moment I'm off bail. The moment that happens, I will bring any gang member you want. I will fucking take the. I'll go to jail for the
Bring
night
any
again
gay member.
to
What
kill
the
her.
hell?
Some pretty big fuck-ups as a recent. I can't speak on the
Yeah.
past, but as a recent,
Yeah, it was a fuck up.
Well, that's on you guys to let him know, like, yo, guys, yo, you know what I mean? Not kick him out. Like, that's OD, in my opinion.
Well, it was actually, we were going to give it a day. I actually got it to a point to give a day to at least have a
Big
discussion
C. It's
about
okay. It's
this.
Carmela. She's one of the. you
And
know.
instead, Dundee over there says he wanted to know right now, what do you expect when you have a bunch of people all lamped up, pissed off at this fucking guy? Do you think they're going to give him a let him stay answer? I think Dundee shot himself in the foot by having everybody make an emotional decision right then, right there. What do you expect? You got a cop involved. He shot an opposing gang member in the fucking face, and then asked the club to make a decision if we should stay or go.
Yeah, facts. Facts on facts.
I tried, but I literally laid the paper out for this dude to say, hey, give us a day. Give us a day. Let this situation fucking calm down a little bit before we decide. All right, everybody that's pissed off.
You were the one to say that. Let's sit on it for a day and we'll talk tomorrow.
Even though he was drunk as shit.
Fucking wait.
Drunk?
Thank you.
I'm not fucking drunk.
I thought you were
You're not
fucking
fucking
Dundee.
drunk. I don't drink.
You were fucking
I thought you said you were sober again.
You were
Oh,
shit-faced, Dundee.
You know for a fact I don't fucking drink, Chip.
I don't know what happened yesterday then.
Clearly.
Well, what's happened? What's happened? Okay, Chip, it's done. It's happened. But
I
it's what's
tried-
going
but-
forward.
I want to make this clear though, Dundee. I tried buying you time.
You did, but you didn't let me down. Barry and Colin did. Their minds were made the day that I returned. The only reason they were letting me back is because they know for a fact that they fucked up. They felt the heat coming on and like, okay, let's cater, let's bring him in. You know what Barry said to me? He said, oh, he doesn't need a punishment. His punishment is letting me back into the club. That's what he said. He thinks he punished himself. He did an investigation on himself and said, yeah, I've done no wrongdoing. What do you think happens? Oh, better pay off the debt because Dundee's kind of got a point. How long until he shoots you in the back of the head, Chip?
How long?
It's a matter of time. What about you, Antonio? What if you have an uh-oh moment, whether you meant it or not? Accidents happen or poor decisions are made. Sure, you got hindsight afterwards. What if he takes a batch of coke and says, you're done? Oh, but you just got to trust him. He's the PM, right? He's going
I'll
to
be
go
right
and make
back.
the decision on your behalf, right? Just like he did for me.
Come on,
He
come here.
he didn't include you.